everybody. I love you. Thank you so much for digging my special. I'm so happy, wild, and free, which is the name of the special that you should check out on this YouTube page right now. See me live. punchup.com/live. Ian Fidance for all my dates. punchup.live/Jordan Jensen for all hers. And enjoy the show. You're going to love it. Thank you again. Bye-bye.
Telling jokes and having smokes, riding bikes all through the night. It's a wild ride when you're being Ian. Coffee ice no matter what. Now you know he likes it in the butt. It's a wild ride when you're being Ian, being Ian. And life is shit but you're positive. Let's find out what it's like to live a life being Ian, being Ian.
With Jordan. Welcome back to another episode of Bein Ian with Jordan. Jordan's in the bathroom getting her sweatpants off.
Oh, God.
We're here
I
with
thought we started this 5 fucking minutes ago.
the wonderful Nathan Macintosh.
Thanks for having me. I thought we were on. I said all the good stuff.
Say it again. Well, act like it's the first time. Say it.
I don't remember what it was, but we were cooking. I thought we really started. Am I crazy? Thanks for having me. Nathan Macintosh.
Jesus Christ.
I thought this was turned on like 10 minutes ago.
No, was it?
Buddy, remember the hot takes I had? I had so many hot takes.
I know. Let's set them up. Ready?
Please.
You need a shirt?
Oh, yeah. You offered me 2 t-shirts and took both back.
I took one back.
You took one. No, but as soon as you gave me this one, you also said, give me that back. As soon as you handed it, take the fucking shirt.
You don't want it?
Buddy, you don't want to give it to me. You took it back. You offered me a shirt.
But it's a good band from Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania hardcore. Choice to make.
Did I tell you what happened to me in Wilkes-Barre?
Oh, is this another one of your stories where you got jerked off behind a dumpster?
I blew a guy. I blew a guy behind fucking Sizzler. Yes, that was a different story.
And I felt like we connected, and then you pulled the gay little rug from out underneath me. Take the shirt.
I kept trying to make that story so insane, and you were like, really? Uh-huh, yeah. No, this is a real story about Wilkes-Barre.
Okay.
Is
he yelling too much?
Jordan, I apologize. You're in the bathroom. I'm trying. I want you to hear.
She goes, he's screaming.
Okay, I'll calm down. God, this is a real story about Wilkes-Barre. Seriously.
Let's hear.
I was doing the show there. That's in that casino.
Wisecrackers.
Thank you.
Yes.
Bombing maliciously.
Ooh.
Everybody was bombing.
Maliciously means with malice. You were
They had malice towards me.
Oh.
And everybody bombed. The host bombed. The feature bombed. And then I was up there not doing great. And there was Wilkes-Barre has massive. Ian, what the hell? What happened?
Sorry.
Is Jordan
Jordan just
naked?
saw
Is Jordan
Zin.
naked?
Jordan walks in and goes, I lost my vape, and I think it's a sign that I shouldn't do it. Like, yeah, good for you. And she just saw a Zin, and I heard her go, and just start pulling in her mouth.
Is everybody jacked on Zins? Is everybody zinned up?
Everybody's zinning.
I don't mean here. I don't mean here. I mean like in life. Am I the only person not on Zin?
I'm not.
Okay.
I'm on regular cigs. Hey,
so the
for
guy,
my special, you want this?
yeah.
It's a book
Are you
box
gonna give
of matches.
Is this coming to me? Do I gotta give this back?
At the end of the episode.
I don't have a book of matches from my special, and I apologize.
Yeah, that's okay. Come on. Hey, do you want one? Did I give you one for my special?
This is great.
Wild, happy, and free. Did I
I'm
give
gonna put
you
in
one?
my thing. So can I? I'll just finish
Hold
the
on.
stupid Wilkes-Barre story. Does this matter? Which my drink?
Oh, is that a good drink?
I need it, but now I feel bad.
I was just asking.
You're not going to give the
Didn't
lady
you
a
have a whole?
drink?
You just had a whole meal. You had a whole thing.
No.
No, she didn't.
Those I'm allowed to drink, though. I'm
You
not
just
allowed
ate
to
a whole
drink.
thing. I just want you to eat a whole
I just had
salad.
some bites.
I just want you to have a whole salad in your
No, I
sweatpants.
didn't.
You're going to come into my house, into our studio, and you're not going to give her a drink of your milk?
You took two
Do you
t-shirts
work
from me.
out?
I tried to.
What do you do?
Not like this.
What do you do?
What I do? No, I don't want to.
Oh,
No,
what is
please.
this?
What do you do?
Please don't. I don't know why you got to. Why do you got to beef? Why do you got to beef in front of me? This is just pure beef.
Huh?
This is like a butcher shop window, which just happened to my face. Unbelievably ripped, Jordan.
What do you do?
Stracciatella.
The reason, wow, one leg and one. This
Whoa.
is insane. This is completely.
What do you do?
Are we
Why?
going to work out? Oh, is this what we're going to do here? Is this the
Oh,
podcast?
Jesus. Oh, God. That's it. I'm getting hurt.
What do you do?
My workout consists of trying to finish stories on this podcast.
Yeah.
And I do about like 5 to 6 reps. Sometimes it takes 2 to 3 times. You got to come back here a lot.
Yeah.
You cannot finish a story.
What happened in Wilkes Booth?
In John Wilkes Booth? Okay. So for Ian, I was pounding John Wilkes Booth in the S. Okay. Behind
Oh, well, finally. We feel close.
behind
You look
Sizzler.
great. Yeah. Not like that. You just look like a ghoul.
Would you just come from the gym? Is this what happened? And you're still fucking just revved up, jacked? Am I the only comedian not on Zyn? First of all, first question.
You're not on Zyn and you ain't at the gym. So you need to make a change. Nathan.
Nate the Zyn would be a great.
Nate Zyn.
When I start
Your
getting
wrestler name.
Nate Zyn, and I come out with 2 packs thrown in the crowd. I
Ooh.
make kids dip.
Ooh.
Like I jam it in their fucking little mouths.
I love dip.
Well,
No,
Zyn
you
is
don't.
basically
Do you
dip,
like-
right? Am I crazy?
No.
Do you
it's
like
just
chaw?
a
Tobacco,
little
but you
pouch.
dip. It's a dip.
Do you like Red Man Chaw?
Never been there.
Oh, buddy. You'll puke.
What? How come? How is that allowed?
It's a hardcore band from Wilkes-Barre.
Okay, so Wilkes-Barre, real quick. I'll tell this as quick as I can. I swear to God.
Market Tech, go.
Go world,
So I did a show in
motherfucker!
Wilkes-Barre and it was very, very bad. And there's a man in the crowd that was massive, like a big mountain man. He had a tiny little hat on his head. He audibly farted. Audibly.
I farted in an Uber yesterday.
That is not
so loud, and you know what I did?
not the same story, but
I
go ahead.
farted, and then I just slapped everything in the car to try and cover up the noise. I was like, ah! Ceiling's here. This is the side of the chair.
Did you use that voice?
Yeah.
Was it just you in the car?
Okay, what happened with the fat man? who
No, was
farted?
it just you?
It was just me.
He wasn't
Did you
even-
know
he was
Trump has been
massive.
farting in court?
Yeah, I saw that.
And the news
Do you know where
said-
his court is?
Huh?
Trump farted in
Wisecrackers.
court.
Yeah, yeah.
What did he do?
He farted in court, and the news reported on it and goes, "We're getting word from reliable sources that the former president is farting in court, and it has become very stinky
Yeah.
around him."
This is a real thing. You didn't
You're
hear this,
not
Jordan?
telling the truth.
No, this is serious.
You're not telling
This
the
is
truth.
serious. I'm serious.
And
This
it's
is
very
serious.
stinky.
Nobody's
around
fucking
him.
around. His lawyers are like, we don't even know what to do. They can't stand near him. That's a serious thing.
No way.
Isn't it kind of
No
crazy?
way.
We haven't figured
No
another
way.
word
Yeah.
for fart. Isn't there another word for farting?
Passing gas.
Yeah, but don't you think they would say that
Did
about
they
a
say
former
fart?
president? Yeah, they did.
They said the word fart?
Yes.
and they said stinky.
I'm voting for him.
It's becoming stinky around
the
him.
reasons that people say they're going to vote for this man are truly disgraceful. We're going to be eaten. That courtroom, though, is in Wisecrackers, Wilkes-Barre, PA. It's randomly enough.
Oh,
No,
here we
stop
go.
it. He was the one that. Okay.
Did you know what they
He
said
farted-
afterwards? They said E. Jean Carroll called doorknob before he called safety. More at 6.
I missed that. I apologize.
You know, safety and doorknob.
E.G.
E. Jean Carroll's a
She's
woman
the
he
one
like
that- yeah.
supposedly raped.
Bergdorf Goodman.
Who her story is he raped her in a
Change room.
change room at the height of his fame, and it's like,
His fame, the height of his fame has always been. It's been forever.
yeah.
You can't.
You think he ard her?
You already said the word. What are you gonna do here?
Who raped who?
He said something bad's gonna happen in this change room.
Wait, so what happened to James Wilkes Booth?
What happened in Wilkes-Barre?
So there was a man in the crowd. He was massive, and I don't mean.
I thought you were gonna say
huge.
masturbating.
Man in the crowd wildly beating off, and I said, "Sir, come on!" And now it's a crowd work clip, and it has 2.5 trillion views. All my tour dates are right behind it. I'm kidding. No, the guy, he had a small little hat on. He audibly.
Enough with the tiny hat. Move on, Nathan.
That's how big he was. He was so big that his hat was so small. So
I got broken up with because of a man in a tiny bicycle.
He audibly farted,
Yes.
and
Like
people,
Trump.
people laughed. The whole
Yes.
crowd died. That's what they wanted. And I looked at him. I go, "Come on, man!" And he goes, and crushed again. So I just bombed for a half hour.
Wait, somebody farted in your audience?
Yes, audibly.
What?
What kind of fart?
Yeah. Well,
Why was there a space in which somebody could fart? I have a
Excuse
Was
me?
there a space
Excuse
in
me?
which somebody
What are you
could
talking
fart?
about? Should I
You're
just
a-
talk?
you
just
scream
talk
the
so
whole
much.
time.
You
You
can't
never stop
Screaming
talking.
doesn't stop farting. I can't talk a guy to not fucking shit himself. You can't over talk a person's body function.
Wait,
You're
so
telling
you were
me
doing this. You were like, AI is really stupid. And somebody ripped ass went, "Bruh."
Jordan, special's called Down with Tech. Thank you for bringing it up. Secondly, the guy, I was not doing great.
Wait,
This
what
crowd-
guy? Did he have a little hat?
He had a tiny hat. Picture Donkey Kong in a construction hat, like legitimately, just a tiny little hat. He was huge. They didn't want jokes about AI. They wanted farts. When he farted, they died. They loved it. The
Oh.
crowd was like, "Oh my god, finally somebody did it." And I go, "Buddy, what the?" I go, "Come on!" And he just shrugged and killed again.
There's a clip online of me with somebody farting in the front row.
What happened there? You didn't use your fucking powers of speech to talk
I was
over them.
very depressed, and I was like, yeah.
So
and
why
just
couldn't I
said-
get the
and then-
same grace?
And then
Why couldn't I get that grace? You blamed me. You blame me.
you're right, I did.
You looked right in my face and said, "I'm the reason a man shit himself." You looked right at me, Jordan. Is it because I don't go to the gym as much as you?
Did you fart from your? Did he fart?
I
from-
farted back.
Did he fart from your
It was,
mouth?
you know what it was? It was called. It was
Answer me that.
the first video called "Fart Work," and I farted at the fart, and then
Wow,
we
could
both.
you imagine?
Dude, it was crazy.
I ended a set at New York Comedy Club farting into the microphone. I go, and another thing.
You did not. You did not.
I go, thank you.
did
Good
not.
night. Yeah, I swear to God.
Which
Yeah.
microphone did you do? You still own
And
that,
then
or you
the
left it?
host had to use it.
Who was hosting? Did you do that actually? You didn't
Yeah,
do that.
yeah. I swear to God.
Why was the show going bad, or what happened?
Oh, it was terrible. What do you think?
All
it was
bad
good?
shows, there's farting involved. This show was bad in Wilkes-Barre. They weren't.
Well,
it was
Great
not-
club.
family that runs Wisecrackers.
Yeah, nice people.
Nick.
Nice
Bruce.
people.
Yeah.
I don't blame them for it. This giant man needed to fucking.
Did you go to the diner car by there?
Why are
He
you looking
can
at
only
me
speak in 2 words at a time.
Why are you looking at me?
Diner car.
Wait, you did that
By there.
Did you
go to the diner car? I don't know what
I
that means.
forget the
Is
name
is
of
it. A
it.
diner
It's an old
around
school
there?
diner right by
I
there.
ate in the buffet in the casino and watched a man bleeding from his arm reach for potatoes, actively bleeding, arm open. And I went, I'm done. I'm good.
Did you ask how he got cut?
Yeah, that's exactly what I did. I walked up to a guy in a casino bleeding, and I went, "Buddy, what happened? He's dying. He's old. He's dying. He's decrepit. He shouldn't be there."
You know what I saw the other day?
Cut his hand on the slot machine.
Their skin just comes off. You know what I saw the other day? A dog.
It is like paper.
You saw an elderly person shed their young
They
skin
do shed
like a snake.
skin, yeah.
Just came right out
It
of it.
sloughs off. My dog the other day was playing with this old guy, and he was like, "Oh, she cut me," and I was like, "That's because you're 100 years old."
Your paper,
Hold
yeah.
on. Every episode you come in with a news story about something your dog does to the other person is somehow in the wrong.
She didn't do anything.
A man
I love
said
your
your
dog.
dog cut me. And
I
you're
met
like,
your
it's
dog,
your
yeah.
fault.
She's the best dog.
Your
in the
dog is
world.
great. I love little dogs.
She's the best.
Like a mid, medium,
don't
Do you
small.
still a baby girl?
Yeah, baby dog.
Baby dog.
She's fucking going blind. It sucks.
Oh.
I looked into getting cataract surgery. You guys want to take a guess? Each eye.
$23,000.
$13,972.
That's also not bad. Wow, it's about 7,000 to 10,000 each eye. Yeah, that was
Oh.
pretty good.
I would
That's
pay it.
That was fucking good. You would?
How old is she?
She's like 13.
I will
And
pay
she's
it.
What
this
the
big
fuck?
too.
She's about to
She's
die.
just let her
Sorry
die,
for
right?
saying that.
Yeah,
Sorry
let
for
her fucking
saying
walk
that.
off a bridge.
Sorry for
No, I get it.
No, it's at that age. It's like, you know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go home and snap her neck tonight. Honestly, if she bumps into one more wall, I'll break her in half.
Does
Don't
she
look at me
bump
like
into
that.
walls?
Don't look at me like that. Yeah, she
Oh,
does. She does. It
Coyote's
sucks.
bad at
But
seeing
she's
in the
getting
dark.
she's getting better at the house. She's good, and even walking her, it's longer now, but it's fine. You know what I mean? But she's old. Does
Does she do this?
She doesn't do that.
Okay,
I would have to shut her off if she
Yeah.
did that. If she did that, I'd open the window and just
Shut
there
her
you
off.
go.
That's really.
There you go with your little
Aw.
hat.
Hey, let's play impersonation game. You impersonate Eric Clapton's son. You know, he
Jordan,
fell
come
out
on,
of
you
a
get
window.
okay. Good.
Come on.
That was fun, Jordan.
Turn those dead eyes alive.
You guys don't each have your own slide whistle? It's just one. Do you share?
I bought a slide whistle.
Can I use it? Can I use it? I was kidding. I don't want to. But you guys have your own. That's good.
We did.
I'm not going to take this, but by the way, and I appreciate the gesture.
You don't want it? You can have
You're not
it.
going to give it. You're not going to give it. You don't want to give it to me.
Would you
I'm
wear
having
it?
a hard time letting go
Would
of
you
it.
wear
I would wear it. I would.
He
if
would
I'm
not
being-
wear it because it's not long and it doesn't make him look like he's in the Matrix.
I love the Matrix.
I wouldn't wear it because it's a graphic tee, and also I would wear it to bed. That's
not a
in all
graphic tee.
How is it not a graphic tee?
You know who he would look like in it?
Who?
What's that kid's name who wears graphic tees that's friends with Jack? Matt
Matt who?
Bacchus.
Bacchus?
Bacchus,
You'd
yeah.
look
This
Oh,
is
yeah,
your-
that is a Matt Bacchus
If you wore
shirt.
that, you'd look like Matt Bacchus.
Well,
But that's
How do I forget Matt Bacchus? I forget people's names.
that's a good shirt.
so
it is a good
much.
shirt.
You
The
ever
quality
say
of it's
somebody's
very
first
nice.
name and because you don't match it with the second last name, you completely lose the person altogether?
No.
No.
You never do that?
Say
What?
it again.
Like it's like if I said Nathan Macintosh, but if I just said Nathan and then somebody's like, who? I'd be like,
Lane.
you know what I mean? I couldn't get the last because I
Fielder.
didn't clump
Fielder.
it together.
I used to do shows with him in Toronto. We're both from
for
Canada.
you?
Really?
Yeah.
Nathan Fielder for you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He,
yeah, yeah.
he did stand up?
He did for a little bit.
Was
yeah.
he funny?
He's funny.
He
He
is supremely funny, but I just don't know how he would translate
His
to-
stand-up-
I couldn't picture him
his
doing
stand up, and this isn't a knock at all because he's very, very fucking funny. It was very alternative.
Right.
So he would do like really interesting fucking things. But no, he was always funny. The guy's
Yeah.
hilarious.
brilliantly dry.
I'm gonna bring him in. He's here with me.
Come on in.
Nathan.
He
For
has
you.
a tiny hat on.
Audibly farts and leaves. Just
Dude,
shits himself
can
and
you
walks
guys
out.
Tell me more about Trump fart.
He farts in court. He's full of fucking McDonald's breakfast
They
sandwiches.
said it's
He passes
putrid.
out in the courtroom and he farts. He farts in his sleep like
Does
a
he
pug.
really fart?
No,
Oh, yeah.
seriously, this is
Loud.
This is a real story. I don't know how. Do
Stinky.
you believe it though? Because I hear these
Stinky.
stories. Do you believe it?
Dude, for a newscaster to say it is stinky around the former president
Putrid too.
is so funny to me.
They
It
use that
makes
word
me
too.
Love him.
You
but
guys,
he and Biden both can't control their bowels.
Did Biden poop his pants?
How is he not?
that was
What?
reported
Has
on. That was reported on too. He shit in the helicopter.
No, he did not.
He
Yeah.
shit in the helicopter.
No, he did not.
He shit in
He
Air
shit in
Force
the-
1A. That's
Yeah.
what they call the helicopter.
He shit in it.
Now they call it 1T toilet. Air Force One toilet. He shit in
Yeah.
the helicopter.
Air
Yeah, he
Force
did.
1, 2.
He shit. Yes.
Air Force number
Oh,
2.
bam, 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 bam. He did. They were flying him, I think, from the Rose Garden to just like a random street in Washington for like a sandwich or something. And he shit in the air.
Yeah.
Do you have a vape in your pocket?
Do you want one?
Yeah.
I
Do
don't
you vape?
No, I don't vape. No, I don't. I don't vape. I don't know what happened there. I don't know why
I
she
left
looked
mine
at
at the gym and I
And she's
decided to quit.
fiending.
And now
They
I'm-
broke it in half. You know that, right? They put it under a weight, lifted it, and let it go.
You should
good.
smoke a cigarette. You would
not
like
down
it.
here.
Light it
Yeah.
up.
Why not?
Let's
No, not down
go.
Let's have
Will you
one.
smoke one?
No, but
No.
let's go.
No.
I
Yeah,
haven't
let's
smelled
have
a
one.
cigarette in a room in years.
I'm against
I would love
it.
to remember my childhood.
That's my childhood. Please don't do it. No, I'm against it. Ethan, please help. You can go upstairs and leave me alone with Nathan.
I was so close to having a smoke.
Yeah, I fought for you, but I don't want it either. Now that I'm being serious. But anyways, he shit on the helicopter.
He did.
They didn't really talk about that one as much. But do you believe the
well,
Trump?
you know the liberal media. They're not going to cover that.
Oh, they're so
you know?
fucking biased. You know what I mean? You remember that bridge that fell down? Biden's America.
Hmm?
Do you believe the Trump shitting himself fart story?
Chart?
I believe he farted, yeah.
Yeah, me too.
I don't believe the Biden shit helicopter story
He
because
didn't.
we were making it up.
I get a cigarette, dude.
Gullible galley over here. That deserves a smoke.
No,
Or
don't. Let's
Sudoku.
Let's do Sudoku.
Ethan, help.
Let's do light it up. Light the Sudoku and smoke it.
Yeah, you can
Enjoying
like
my Sudoku puzzles in the morning. And then this one has an X for wrong.
How do you do Sudoku?
It's really fun.
What do you do actually? I don't know either.
How do you do it?
You have to have each number in a 3x3 square, and that number cannot be repeated in the square. And you have to have numbers 1 through 9 in this big square, numbers 1 through 9 in this way.
I don't know what you're saying.
Jordan, let
Do
me
you
ask
have
you a
to
question.
erase a lot?
In all seriousness, I try to tell a story about a man audibly farting in the crowd. You cut me off every which way but Sunday. This guy literally just starts talking about the inner workings of Sudoku, and we allowed this. Now, is this what we?
dissociated.
I did.
No.
Too.
Yeah.
I honestly checked
I fell
out.
asleep.
I lost what was
no,
happening. I
it's
tried.
because you
Really?
have my back.
No, I fell asleep in my head. 1 through
I don't
9 is
understand
what all I
Sudoku
heard.
either, and I lay out. So
Come on.
I'm addicted to Monday crossword puzzle, but boy howdy, does it get harder as the week goes on.
I've heard this.
Yeah.
The New York Times one.
Yeah.
Was Monday easiest? then?
Easiest.
Sunday's crazy. There are times when they start you easy because it's the Monday and they don't want to beat your fucking head in. And then Sunday's like, get your kids, get your wife. You're going to have to get everybody on board here.
Hide your husband, hide your wife, they're raping everybody. I'm home. Remember that?
Yeah, totally.
Am
No,
I
you
the only?
don't.
Can
I
I?
do.
Did you just
Hide your kids.
totally disassociate
kids.
while you were?
Why am I so out of it? I've
You were
been
at
out
the
of
gym.
it.
Your mind is
No,
on protein.
no. Earlier today
You
too, I was
need
like,
reps.
raw,
You know what? Your brain is probably like just, you need to shake your head up.
That looks dangerous.
Oh, that felt good.
It didn't look good at all. It honestly looked like I was scared for your neck. I'm not kidding. It looked like it could be pretty violent.
Are you
on your
feeling
head.
better now?
Yeah,
I think we're all at the point in our lives where nobody should do that to our necks.
I know. It's not
Your
scary.
vertebrae will just
Have you tried
shatter.
have you tried going on a roller coaster?
I don't want to.
It's
Yeah,
really
you do.
fucking- No, put
Say
that
you
down.
want to.
I haven't in years. The last time I went on a roller coaster was like 2015, I think, with my friend, and he used to work at Disney World, so I went down and visited him. It was
What about
great.
those laces you got in your shoes?
Ropes? Well, yeah, I'm from a nautical
What?
place, so
Oh, if you went
Oh,
to,
you're a nautical guy?
Halifax, Nova Scotia. That's where I'm from. So these are, you know what I mean.
if
This
you
is
went to jail,
you
they
can only
take
buy
those
these.
off in a heartbeat.
Well, I would
Those
take
are
them
real
off.
kill yourself ropes.
Of course.
They make me take my laces off. I can't hang myself with this.
Yeah, this is
You
no.
can.
You can. You can definitely.
You
Yeah, that's where they
definitely
take
can. Yeah.
Yeah, if I went to jail today, yeah, they're taking them for sure.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
You can
yeah.
only buy these in Halifax. These shoes.
Nuh-uh.
What's
Serious.
Halifax?
It's where I'm from.
Halifax.
In Nova Scotia.
Halifax?
Halifax,
Nova
Nova
Scotia.
Scotia.
Halifax,
Hell.
Nova Scotia,
East Coast.
Nova Scotia,
Have you
not
seen
Nova.
Lorraine from
East
Mad
Coast of
TV?
Canada.
Yeah. You know?
Now,
Mad TV or SNL? Choose.
what decade?
They each
what
have
year?
Wrong
great,
answer.
great,
Mad
great,
TV.
great sketches though. Great,
Real
great.
answer in living color.
Only because Jim Carrey was on it.
Yep, my dad used to let
Wow.
me watch it.
I was in a
Traveling improv troupe.
yes, called the Jim Carreys, and we traveled Northern Ontario for years and years and years. We only did. There was 5 of us. We were called the Jim Carreys. I was me, myself, and what was that movie called?
Irene.
I was gonna say that, but then I was like, is that right? But of course it was. I was in the troupe, so I was me, myself, and Irene. My friend was The Mask. Somebody else was Dumb and Dumber.
Who was Ace Ventura?
This guy named Ted, and he was really good. He would do the entire movie by himself. Like he'd kick a box that wasn't there. He was the guy at the door. He did the whole thing, dude. Dan Marino, he'd be like,
You're unnoticed, Ventura.
he had isotoners. The
Ooh.
beginning of Ace Ventura, no joke, when he's kicking the box down the street, might be one of the greatest fucking things that's ever been
Yeah.
Oh,
recorded.
yeah.
It's so stupid
Dude,
funny.
as a kid, when she rips his pants off and she's blowing him, I didn't know what
I
was
didn't
going
either.
on. I just thought, she's having a hard time getting his pants off.
I didn't know what was happening either.
She's just sucking him.
Yeah, I had no idea what was
And
happening
when-
I
there.
remember that.
When Lois Einhorn showed her butt at
Yeah.
the end and her cock was tucked back, I just
Oh,
thought she
yeah.
had big hemorrhoids.
I didn't know what that.
I didn't know what that was.
Totally.
know?
Big hemorrhoids.
Yep.
That's what I thought too.
Yeah,
Finkel and Einhorn.
but I didn't
Einhorn,
know that
Finkel.
was that really unlocked the
Dick
thing
balls.
inside me.
Man.
Yeah, because you
You
do
know?
that a lot when nobody
Tuck it
asks
back?
you to. Yeah, you tuck. You love to tuck.
I love
that
tucking.
a
If you
true
go in
thing?
your room and
The
you
mangina,
if you go in
Why?
your room and the door closes slightly, I know you're coming out.
because it's funny.
My boy's
So you
coming
just
out.
walk out
Oh,
naked,
tucked.
tucked.
Yeah.
That's
He
how
looks
we
better
ended.
with
I
it
go.
tucked.
Where did it go?
That's how we ended every show with the Jim Carreys. With the
Thank
last
you, good
one,
night, and you tuck and bow.
the last one was in Orangeville, Ontario, and we ended with that. All 5 of us. The Mask, Dumb and Dumber, Ace Ventura,
I used
me,
to-
myself, and
How'd
Irene,
you finish
and
the fart set?
Liar and Liar. Oh, I basically talked to
Ow!
that guy.
Oh, sorry, I tucked it too hard, and I found a seed. Hungry?
You do have to come on this podcast a lot to finish one story, which I like. I honestly do. This is a great time.
What'd you fart on
I hope
him?
you guys are having a
What'd
good
you
time.
do? What'd you?
I
did you-
farted at him. I told you I farted at him.
Put that back.
Leave the seed out of this. Leave him alone. He ain't hurting nobody. You uprooting him from whence he came, dragging him into this crazy conversation. What was he doing?
Oh,
He ain't done nothing.
You took your own sack back. He ain't had nothing to do with it.
So what happened with the fart? Tell us.
buddy. I mean, it happened. The thing happened. It just happened.
And did you finish your set?
Yeah. What are you gonna do? Leave? Who am I? Liberace? I can't fucking walk away.
Wouldn't that be nice?
If
you could just
there's so many times I wanted to walk away. I've heard of stories of people walking away and it sounds amazing.
Really?
I've heard of bookers running out to cars being like, "You're supposed to do an hour," and somebody did 5 because they just were like, "I'm done
Anyone
here
we
now."
know?
Yeah, people you know. Yeah,
Who?
I can't.
Come on.
No, it's not. It's on my. Bring the seed back out. I'll tell the seed.
Oh no, I lost the seed. Seedy. Seedy boy.
leave him alone.
When was the last time, Jordan, you were on stage and you were like, "I want to walk away from this"? What city? Where
2
was
nights
this?
ago, New York. Allie Fishburne booked me on a show
Oh.
full of rich kids with no pants on, just little mini skirts,
Oh,
and I ended up mounting a man in the front row because
Like this? Like you did over here?
Yeah, but with one leg up.
And where was that? Was it one of? Is it that kitchen show?
No, it's called like Freehand.
Freehold.
No, not. It was in Manhattan, but it
Ooh,
sounds like
okay.
Freehold.
Okay. It's not upstairs in an apartment.
No, big fancy place.
Freehold
And
in
I went
Williamsburg.
up on stage and I went, no. And I went,
Oh.
and I did one joke and they clammed up. And I was like, I don't want to be here. I
Yep.
want to walk off right now. As soon as I felt the vibe that they were all like,
Do you? And this is a real question. Do you think rich people deserve comedy?
I think everyone deserves comedy.
Shut up, Jordan.
do I think rich people deserve comedy? It
Yes.
depends on how they got rich.
There we go. Now we're talking.
Yeah.
So if they were born rich,
kids, fuck yourself.
thank you. If they were born rich, they deserve nothing.
You don't deserve anything.
Thank you. Thank you.
If
yes.
you have that outfit on
Yes.
and you're in that place, I should not have to perform in front of you.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I
Hire a
remember
magician.
during the pandemic and doing Soho Playhouse, and the comedians had to wear the mask.
Oh,
That was crazy.
Yeah,
And they got to be unmasked. That was,
that was a
and
real
I would walk in and be like, this is the dumbest
class
shit.
warfare.
Never saw that.
Wasn't that crazy?
Yeah.
I never
With
saw
Dulce
that.
Sloan being there, and it was McCullough booked the show, Dulce, and we all had to wear masks. It was crazy.
Yeah.
We would walk up and be like, this is crazy. And then we'd step off stage and take them off. And I ate so much of their food.
I don't think I have. Wear 'em.
You never wore one ever?
I wore them.
You were busy during the pandemic, buttering salmon. Just buttering you put so
I
much
love
butter.
butter and salmon.
Is that a true thing? You're
I
just
love
making a bunch
putting
of salmon?
butter on my salmon. I used to make us salmon dinners.
Mm.
It's delicious.
That was pretty good.
I believe that.
Yeah, with delicious
Green
asparagus.
beans.
Green beans. Hey, everybody. You've heard it here. Breaking a bad habit can feel like trying to climb Mount Everest in flip-flops. Difficult. Use Fume. Instead of being bad for you, Fume is good and makes replacing that hand-to-mouth habit easy. Which habit, pal? Comes with an adjustable airflow dial and movable parts and magnets you can fidget with to release some of that nervous energy. Start the year off right. Well, this is outdated. Why don't you just start today out right with the good habit by going to tryfume.com/ska and getting the journey pack today. Fume is giving our listeners, you guys, 10% off when they use the code SKA to help make starting the good habit that much easier. That's tryfume.com/ska, code SKA. tryfum.com/ska, and use the code SKA for 10% off on getting that habit kickstarted today to go away. Bye-bye.
What did you do at the gym today? Squats?
Act
Arms?
retarded.
You like that? No, I did boxing. Oh, a little blood came out.
Are you on your period?
Yeah.
I went to a boxing class for a while and I sprained my foot. Is this real? You've got your period now? Is this a my girl situation?
I have pads for you upstairs. Do you need any?
Bring them down here, man.
No, I
Do you
got
not have
some.
sponsored? Does this podcast not have sponsored pads? Because that's crazy. You don't have Jordan pads.
Give me. I want period
yeah.
panties to sponsor me. I love
Yes.
them. They're a diaper.
Thinks.
That's a good idea.
Thinks.
No,
Jordan
no, things has bad things in it. Period.
What do they have bad that
Chemicals that give you cancer, like the things that are in water
why does
bottles.
every single fucking thing have to fucking give us cancer?
That's
Even
what I'm
the goddamn
saying.
underwear I bleed into.
And why are all of our
Even-
cousins autistic? I don't get it
Dude.
anymore.
Good for you, RFK.
That's a good
Asking
question.
questions.
Why I have an autistic cousin? Do you?
Yeah,
Really?
everyone
Do you?
does.
My whole
We either
family.
got a cousin autistic or
Really?
a cousin hooked on fentanyl. What's the
I was the
common
last
denominator?
kid out, and then my mom went fully, and then the rest of everybody. It's
Went full autism?
they're all computer programmers now, and it's pretty sad going home. Actually,
Really? Are they? Nyeh.
the room's pretty dark, and it's a lot of honking, and
Honking.
Honking.
yeah, a lot of honking
A
and
lot of
banging.
like, honk honk.
No, more like guttural, yeah,
Really? You've got
Everybody.
like moaners.
top to bottom.
Yo, what if
You have moaners?
Well, I would call them honkers.
do they make
Honkers.
noises like that parrot guy from South Park?
Nope.
Remember that guy?
I know what you mean. Yeah, yeah,
that
yeah.
guy?
That's like a
What was
yeah.
his name? Skyvor?
This is what my
He
family
just
sounds
made
like.
up a-
It's a lot of that.
Yeah, that's fun. That's fun.
You know when you go to the bathroom and the second you get in there, it's peace from your family, and you hear, "Where's Jordan?" You know that?
No, nobody
have
asks.
that?
No, my family's
my
much
God, I
different
walk
than that.
away.
Nobody in his family asked where Jordan is.
You don't have that?
But vape. No, they don't. They
But,
don't. But I
honk.
went to a boxing class for a little bit and sprained my foot doing the ollie shuffle. It was disgusting.
Really?
Yeah, seriously.
You didn't have chucks on that. You got to wear chucks.
No,
to
I
hold
didn't.
your
I had
ankle.
Oh,
I
you
had-
were wearing your boat rope shoes.
do. Does that
doesn't
happen?
have an odor.
Yeah, I don't have stinky feet.
Does that happen a lot?
Weird.
Get in there though.
Oh, God. Oh, it's worse than
Does
before.
this happen a lot? Do you guys smell each other?
He smells me. I don't smell him.
Is that
Shit.
a
You
true
can smell
thing?
me.
I don't
No,
want to,
no.
but I mean, is this the thing you
I
guys
know
do?
what you smell like.
The
You're a
last time I
black
was
man.
here,
What?
the last time I was here, that didn't. I don't think that happened.
We've evolved.
Did I miss that? Yeah, you've gone full.
I smell fine.
Is this
Yeah, you
season
smell fine.
5?
I wear women's deodorant.
Yeah.
Which
Secret.
one?
Secret.
That's a good one. The commercials
The
are fun.
secret is it's for men.
It flies around the world,
'Cause
and then a
there's no
woman
more
like
secrets.
does this, and
Secrets
it
out.
just yeah. Do you guys? So the last time, but that's yeah, cool.
Huh?
You guys smell each other. That's good.
Why wouldn't you?
It's just me because I smell bad all the time.
Why do you do that?
I guess I forget.
Poor
to go-
hygiene.
Thank you. So do you want? We should still try to get this
Figured it out.
sponsorship. In all seriousness, if you're gonna bleed on the podcast, you should be sponsored by pads or some sort of underwear
Puppy
or a
pads.
jean.
Hey.
Are there jeans you can bleed into? I'm not
Mine.
pointing at
All
you.
my
I'm
jeans.
saying like, are they like a Levi's period?
Dude, that's a great idea.
Whoa.
Wranglers you can bleed into. A woman on a horse. She's on a horse and she
Pops
just
their
makes
hymen.
yes. She loses her virginity in the saddle because
Because
of
that
the
happens
saddle.
a lot.
I've heard
That's
of
how
this.
my mom lost her virginity.
That's how John Wayne.
That's not virginity. That's just breaking
how
your
my mom
hymen.
lost
That's, but
her
that's
hymen.
what we consider
She lost her
virginity.
hymen on a horse.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
I know.
hope
I know.
she
Like
found
three,
it later.
like that seed
Like
in
the
the
seed,
couch.
yeah.
Oh. No, I know a lot of these stories though. In all seriousness,
Like
Yeah.
the what?
my mom, other people have lost their fucking busted their goddamn hymens.
I was so happy. when
Every
I
word for that
lost
is
my-
gross, by the way. Cherry's gross, hymen's gross. I hate when people say cherry. And even in a movie, when somebody says pop your cherry, I'm like, can you please stop?
Yeah,
Grow up.
it's really bad.
Dude,
It's
I'll never
disgusting.
forget.
I hate when people say they're trying to be pregnant.
We were at our singer's house in high school for the ska band, and they had he had a sister that was a year older than me, and we had crushes on each other, but nothing ever happened. And I was leaving, and there was a thing of maraschino cherries, and I go to our trumpet player. I go, "Hey, do you think I could take a cherry?" And he goes, "As long as it's not his sister's." And I go,
Ugh.
"Does she keep cherries in her room?" Like, I didn't
Yeah.
understand. I didn't know what these things were. What's wrong? Yes.
What happened?
I was holding the mic odd.
Oh,
Wrong.
don't do that. So there's no jeans you can just bleed into though.
I bleed into all my jeans. If they're dark enough, wash. But no,
That's
there's
the
none that
commercial.
doesn't stain.
This is the commercial. I bleed into all my jeans.
If they're
And
dark
then
enough,
Wranglers
wash.
goes, are you tired of
They go, you stop.
are you tired
Don't
of
do
bleeding,
that anymore.
you tired of
That's
bleeding into your own
disgusting.
denims?
Yeah.
Are you tired of doing this? This is what I do all the time. To see if it's stained. True? Are you that would actually
The
work.
audience does that too.
Dude,
you know
we
that,
should
right?
we should do
We
yeah.
should make jeans with mirrors on the bottom of them so you can see. if your
Dude,
pussy's
actually, this is a
bleeding.
great idea.
How about just mirror all floors everywhere?
Oh yeah.
I use
like
the period
disco?
panties and bleed into them, but the problem is it does, I will say this, gets a little squishy.
Makes sense.
It doesn't just go into
What do you mean it gets
a little-
squishy?
It makes
it's a
sense.
little slushy. Yeah. Gets a little warm.
Can I say a
and
thing? Can I say a
squeegee.
stupid thing here? Can I say a stupid
Yeah.
thing here? People
There's no
think-
stupid things in this basement.
Thanks, man.
They're 100%
appreciate
stupid,
you,
therefore
dude.
there's no stupid.
Get that seed back out.
Yeah.
The The people think that like women think that men don't like when women talk about their periods. It's kind of blood in general. You know what I mean? And it definitely when you say that blood is
Yeah,
oozing
when you go,
from
It
my
gets slushy.
what happened here?
She's just added more things.
Are you gonna
on
bite
her.
me? Am I talk about? Are you going to bite me, or is this because you're trying not to bite me? This seems very aggressive.
You know when a black girl's gonna fight, she puts her hair up. You know Jordan's gonna fight when she puts her braces
Is that just
on.
black women that do that?
I don't know. Is it?
I don't think so. What was this? Was it Invisalign time?
Yeah.
You just clicked into your head?
I found it in my pocket.
Where's your
Loose.
vape? Maybe check for that. You're gonna find it. I asked you guys this 26 minutes ago. Am I the only
What?
comedian?
No, what the guy's never farted during a show.
He absolutely did. No, I swear to God, that's real. I'm not fucking around. The last time I was here, yes, I tricked you into making you believe that I blew a guy behind Sizzler. 100%.
What if the one thing he was lying about was there was no tiny hat?
You, Chad. He had a 10-gallon hat, covered his
Tiny
eyes.
hat.
He was like a Roger Rabbit character. No, that happened, but
One time I walked onto a train with the guy I'm currently dating, and he breaks up with me all the time.
this guy, I know
100%.
that guy.
Yeah.
Well, you've
Don't
talked
say-
about the guy. Sorry.
Yeah, and then we walked on the train. There was a big homeless man with a tiny little bicycle helmet on, and he said, the guy who I'm seeing said safety first, and I started laughing so
funny.
hard that I couldn't catch my breath for a long time, and then I kept laughing. I couldn't get together, and then we stepped off the train, and he said, "I don't want to see you anymore."
Oh my God! Because you enjoyed his joke.
I was hysterical.
Were you bleeding the whole time?
I bleed all the time, every day.
I was gonna. So
Period sex, pro or against?
against.
Against.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fast.
And I've
Smell
done
of
it.
it. No.
I've done it. I one time. This is the true story. I swear to God. College.
I had a
College.
bloody handprint on my wall in college
College.
from sex.
I do what you do with a lady with my face. I go to the bathroom and I turn on the light. And I had to go. I had to literally go. I can't make any sort of I can't do anything here. You know what I mean?
Except for
I washed my face violently and then just went back in and
It's just
pretended.
blood.
I'll just go to bed with blood in my head. Yep, might as well. Might as well go to bed with blood all over my face.
It's cool.
It's not cool, pal.
It's cool.
Would you suck a man's bleeding
pass
dick?
out whenever you see blood from anywhere
Not
else.
vagina blood.
So what is the difference? It's still blood.
I would
I
argue.
swallow a man's disgusting cum all the time.
Is it
Whoops among
blood?
us hasn't.
Is it blood? Hilarious. I
What'd you
have it.
say?
Is it
I
blood?
said whoops among us
You've
hasn't.
never
me.
tasted your own cum?
No. Is it?
You've never tasted.
Is it blood filled? Blood is a different deal. You know what comes out of a woman's
Would you rather
business?
eat snot or blood?
Snot.
Sorry.
What if he goes, would you rather eat snot or blood? Ian, cum from a man's dick. Cum.
Come straight from the tap.
Reginald's cum. I'd like to eat Derek's semen specifically.
Quit naming our friends. Just because you said Reginald doesn't mean I know you don't mean Reggie.
Oh, that's hilarious. Reginald.
Whoa, this guy's got weight to it.
Dude, yeah, it
Look at
does.
this.
We noticed
What
that
is
the other
it?
night. I brought my mom down here.
What is it? What is that?
Marcel the Shell. Marcel the Shell.
I don't want to touch
Marcel
this
the
because I
Shell.
feel weird. What is it? What is it?
It's Marcel the Shell.
That does have fucking weight to it.
Have you ever seen it?
Somebody makes these,
Yeah.
gives them to you. That's pretty cool.
No,
Marcel-
it's a video. It's a famous video
Marcel the Shell.
Oh, I
Do
don't
you
know.
drown every time you get your period because you're so tiny? Because there's blood.
Is this a thing?
Come, the man's come. Does that save it?
by. Oh.
Donald Trump today in court drank his own cum
Did he?
in front of everybody.
He did.
I need to see it. I think I need to pull it up.
They
on the
don't
screen.
have the
There's
court,
no sound
but
of it.
it's a
It's
real
just
thing that they were
recap.
talking about. But that was asking you. Do you
The
think they
newscaster legit said the former
Putrid.
president has been farting
putrid?
and it's very stinky around him. Some say putrid.
Yeah.
That's actual news that newscasters had to say.
God, that's so great. Our country is
Oh,
awful.
yeah.
Am I the only comedian not on Zyn?
He's not.
I'm not.
Sick, dude.
You're
There
the only
goes-
comedian not on nicotine.
There goes that premise.
Sure. No, I was wondering.
You smoke
Seems
weed,
like
though.
everybody's like twice a year. It feels like everybody's jacked on Zyn or
What happens
Adderall.
when you smoke weed?
Ugh, I fall down. I call people.
You fall down.
I can't be.
How we all? We all but down. Goop, de goop, goop.
No.
No.
Ian, no. There was no reason for that.
Yeah, there was. I didn't have a punchline.
Do you want to sit over here? I'll move there.
Don't smell.
Just go.
Don't breathe in.
Okay,
Don't
yeah.
breathe
Don't.
in.
This is Ian. I mean,
I already
Ian.
smell it.
Come on, man.
I'm so tired.
Come on, man.
It
We're trying to
doesn't
do.
smell. It was
We're
just
trying to
a
do a
sound.
podcast here.
Yeah.
Fucking monster.
I'm just a kid. You can't fart, dude. Your farts are fucked up.
They're not in this moment.
They are. As soon as you farted, I smelled it. It was a release valve. It was
Why
quick
does?
hot.
Why would you?
They
Why
call
would
that
you?
quick hot?
Why would you shit yourself on your own show,
Shave myself?
Shit.
Ian?
Oh,
Ian,
shit.
Ian.
I didn't. It doesn't tell the listeners and viewers at home. It does not smell. It was just a noise.
Go down on a period-soaked woman or smell Ian farting.
Hold on. Look at me before
I
you
have
make
to
a decision.
Don't fart again, man.
I
Come
have
on.
to
This
fart.
is this is a society.
I
This
won't.
is society of
I
rules.
have to-
Barely.
It's a society. You're right, but we're trying to uphold the last two we have. Don't fart on podcasts.
I won't. I did need to lay down. Thank you.
I find eating out a woman to be the most disgusting thing somebody could possibly do. So I would never do it this low.
Why
And,
is
and
that
this is what's so
disgusting?
funny. This is what's so funny is that a lot. I think a lot of women would say this, right? But then when it comes to a man, they're like, "But you should do it while it's covered in blood." It's like it's not a fiesta.
I don't think you should eat out a woman on her period.
I
That's
hate that term.
disgusting.
You
I
just
just said
said
this-
it
yeah,
was
you-
gay if you don't.
Yeah, you literally
No,
called
I
me
said
gay.
sex.
No, you called me gay.
But the
I said
right over
smell-
here. No, she said this.
She did.
She called me
Gay.
gay. You sounded
I
like a
said-
Mountain Dew can
No,
right over here.
I said fat,
Oh,
and I didn't finish. the
Fart
list.
over it. Fart noise over the. No, don't actually. I'm saying don't do it.
Your ball sack is crazy.
I know.
What is
sorry.
what?
That thing is huge.
I have
Cut-
large balls.
but
Nathan.
it's really crazy.
Why?
I
Like
know.
really? Is that a real thing?
Yeah.
Bigger
Lift your
than
leg up again. Look at those. You see them falling down?
Jesus
And
Christ. This has really, this has really devolved into you said we
Listen
were
to me.
evolving.
Listen to me.
Huh.
I said that sex. You stick your stupid dick into a woman on her period, right?
No.
Your dick is stupid and doesn't care. It
It
doesn't,
doesn't
have eyes.
care. It doesn't have eyes. I have eyes.
But
I
I
care.
have noses.
Yeah, I have eyes. I care.
Your
And the
dick
s-
getting blood
the
on it is a
smell of-
problem.
It's
The
disgusting.
smell of
I don't want blood
blood-
on me at all. I don't want blood
Just
on all
on your
any of
little
me.
dipstick.
I don't want
When you're on your
blood on my
period-
dick.
When you're on
You're-
your period, it doesn't mean that we can't snuggle, love, but I don't want to have sex
You
because
don't have sex when a woman's on her period. You wait a week.
the smell.
You wait a week.
Oh,
I
wait, 2
don't
weeks.
like the
I
smell of
wait
blood.
2
and
weeks.
I can't get hard.
I wait 2 weeks to make sure it's gone.
Yes.
I might wait 3.
Yeah.
Might wait till it comes back. The
I
next
might
time.
wait day before it comes back just so I know for 100% fact it's been out of here. No, I don't.
Yeah.
I'm not. I have been
sorry
there.
that
We've
you're-
all been there, but I don't want. I don't actively
So when
want
your
to do
girlfriend
it.
has her period,
See you Tuesday,
really?
buddy. I'm not. If
A
I
week?
know,
4
I'm not
days.
gonna jam my. I don't want to like. Blood is not a party. It's not cool, man.
blood
This is why
is a
people are walking
party.
down the street actively bleeding from their heads. We would tell them to go home. We wouldn't fuck
Yeah.
their head. Just grabbing a guy and pounding his open wound.
Let me
Just
just
dog
prove to you and your fucking dog brain that I love you.
But
I'm sure
what
that's
if
a
it's
scene in fucking Human
Hey,
Centipede.
look, I'm sorry you guys break every
It
month.
feels better when you're. It feels better when you fuck it out.
is it because
for
there's
you-
more? Is there more? Is more lube?
No, you have
No,
cramps
because you're
and the-
more
Oh.
your nerve endings are more like open.
Oh.
and
But
everything.
also, it feels
God.
like somebody's sticking a plunger in there and getting it all out.
Oh,
so then you're
nice.
using us.
oh,
So why don't you just fuck
I've-
yourself with a dildo
Ah!
and
I don't
leave
have a
us
dildo.
fucking
Ah,
citizens?
You don't do
You don't
that?
have a dildo?
I don't use a vibrator or a dildo.
What do you do? What do you just stare in his
I
face?
don't
You
masturbate.
just walk. I believe it. You just look at a wall.
Wait,
You're-
I
when
believe you do this, and you just will your pussy to move.
yeah.
Wait, when I'm having sex,
No, when you're masturbating.
I don't masturbate
You
Ever.
don't?
ever.
That explains so much.
What are
Is
we
that weird?
doing? Ian, what are we doing here?
Why don't you
Is this even a
masturbate?
thing that's real? You don't do that.
What do you just put your retainer in
Is
it
this
now
how
and
much
call
you
it a
hate
night?
vagina? You don't even touch your own.
I have sex.
With
But do you come when you have
why don't you
sex?
touch yourself? You're allowed not to. I'm just curious. I've never heard this.
I don't need to because I have sex.
No, come on. No, I
I
remember a
don't-
guy. You remember these guys that used to say this? Like, I don't jerk off, dude. I
Yeah.
just fuck women. You go,
Yeah.
grow up, pal.
Yeah,
Your
grow up.
girlfriend,
Grow up,
your
pal.
girlfriend doesn't jerk off.
Excuse me.
Call her.
I don't have to. I know she does. And I hope she does, by the way. I hope she does. Please.
When you're gone, she needs. we
When
don't
you're
need
on the
sex that
road
much.
and you're alone, you don't jerk off.
Do you think that I want my
No.
girlfriend to only... No. Beat off.
And would you
We're
get
gonna
mad
die.
I
if your
wouldn't even think
boyfriend?
about it.
Would you get mad if your boyfriend you found out he watched porn?
No, I know he watches porn.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I had a girlfriend like that years ago.
That's insane.
Insanity.
When they go, it's
She was like, "Is this what
kind of
you
like
like?"
cheating.
I hate it
Yes,
though. I hate
cheating.
it.
I'm not a
Why?
big fan either. Wait, of him watching it or porn?
I hate
that he watches
that
it.
he watches.
Oh,
it.
God, no.
Yep,
Can I
here
tell
it
you
is.
why? Can I
Here
tell
it
you
is.
why?
Why?
Because it's kind of like cheating.
You just
You son of a bitch! She used all your talking points. Fucking
we
hell,
just
man.
talked about how the women that do
hell.
that are fucking horrible. Do you go, wait, I'm also horrible?
But it's because I
It's
will.
not
Do you want to
cheating.
know the real reason?
Yes. No, we want to know the fake lies.
Okay, because I actually do think that porn is a bad thing
I do too.
for intimacy.
It is.
Yeah,
Can I tell you this real quick? And this
Yeah.
is serious.
I'm listening.
For a few years ago, I quit porn for 7 months because I found myself in Hartford, Connecticut after watching the worst thing I've ever seen. And I was like, I have to change my life. I didn't watch porn for 7 straight months. And my girlfriend did legitimately tell me that I was more present with her
Yeah.
when we were having
Mhm.
sex. Legit.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I agree with this. But
Now,
you-
what was the thing that you saw that made you turn away?
I've been talking about this on stage, so I'll just say, I'm
I
not
haven't
trying to.
heard it.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying it in general of like, you don't want to do, I'm just saying, you know what I mean? It was a video of a woman, triple anal. And I was like, as soon as I came, I went, what the fuck are we doing? Like 3 men have their dicks stacked.
I don't
into
even
one
look
woman's-
at that, and I'm a filthy pervert.
How is
I
that
went
possible?
it was,
Wow.
well, hey pal, you don't think it is until you see the video and you go, what
Tiny
have
dicks.
we, no.
Hold on, let me guess.
Nope.
Adriana Chechik?
No.
Oh.
You know what's so funny? You're
Naomi
the
Russell.
second person to ask me if it was Adriana Chechik.
Gianna
that?
Michaels.
It wasn't. I don't know the woman's name. In all seriousness, it wasn't. It
How
wasn't.
dare you?
I don't feel it was. You're right. I
She
should-
went through
I
that
should
work
have her
and you can't
Venmo.
celebrate her
I
by
sent
name.
her fucking Christmas gifts. I went to her website. I bought her flowers.
What?
Thanks for helping me come. Jordan's gone.
Jordan's gonna go pat it up.
Jordan, I have to leave in
Me-
2 minutes.
Meanwhile, she comes out. She's just got my cat in her underwear. Like, it's all I could find. The beaver pelt helps.
I'm telling you, man. Period Wranglers.
Period Wranglers.
Before I get out of here, can I say this again real quick? And I apologize.
Yes. Say.
If anybody would like to, please check out my new special on YouTube. It's called Down with Tech.
yes.
It's all about tech.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all. Thank you.
I've seen you work it out. It's incredible.
Thanks, man. I appreciate you. Congrats on yours, buddy.
Thank you, bro.
This is
Ian
great.
Fidance, wild, happy, and free. Am I in frame, Ethan? No, that's
That's such a perfect way to promote wild and free.
happy and free.
Not even in the shot.
No, the name of it is Ian Fidance, wild, happy, and free. Am I in the frame, Ethan?
Like how Birdman is called Birdman. The inequity of whatever. Am I in the frame? Ian. Or Ethan, sorry. That's so fucking stupid.
How would you like it if your girlfriend was jerking off to a big, strong man with a huge cock?
Great.
Enjoy it.
Why?
Have
Because
at
I
it,
don't
honey.
care.
Enjoy yourself.
Jordan, here's the thing.
Feel good.
I walk this earth every day. You can't always want to fuck me. It's impossible. And every day I leave my house, and she would say the same. I see women out there that I would literally kill people for. I would. There's some women out there. I'm like, I would eat this woman's shoes, and I have to pretend that she doesn't exist. I can't.
Yeah.
I live on this earth. I pay
And
tax.
if somebody goes, I only think of you when I
Unbelievable.
masturbate.
They're going to
Get
eat
away
you.
from me, psycho.
They're gonna skin you
What
and
the
put
hell's
you.
the matter
They're gonna
with
turn
you?
you into this. You're gonna be
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
This little fucking tooth
Uh-huh.
thing rat mask.
Yeah.
You're gonna be that dead in somebody's house.
If somebody only did,
Do you want to hear that he only thinks
Yeah.
of you? Then you're living in a
disgusting.
fantasy
You're
world.
living in a fantasy world.
You're
You're
living in a
disgusting.
fantasy world of your own design.
Yes, yes.
You
I
got
believe this too.
You've
Matrix
got
5, you're in the wrong.
yeah.
wrong?
You got bags of leaves for your brains.
Neo only thinks of Trinity.
No. Nobody.
That's a movie, idiot. Not real life.
Guys, please.
Continue.
I think of really bad things.
Like what?
To come or with your boyfriend? What are you talking about?
If I jerk off, I think of really horrible things.
Truck crashes?
And you don't think of him, do you?
Buildings burning.
Yeah,
Do
see?
you think of the Oklahoma City bombing? I love both of you. I have to leave. Thank you so much for having me on this podcast. I always have a great
You
time here.
don't end the show. We
No,
end
I'm
the
not ending
show.
it. I'm ending my portion of it. I have to go, and I apologize. I apologize.
Why do you have to go?
I have a show.
What time's it at?
You're not allowed to
It's a-
leave until you finish your fart Wilkes-Barre story.
Okay, there's a guy in a tiny hat. He walks directly into the room. He's sitting in the room. He doesn't have a shirt on, right? He's a tiny little hat. He has a tiny little hat. Huge balls. He's
This
bleeding.
is the new age aristocrats.
He's bleeding from his fucking cock thing.
Gooch.
Yes, and then he audibly, visibly, he puts his legs up behind his head. He put both legs, and he just farted directly at me. I fell down. The crowd laughed, pointed. I stood up, did my character from the Jim Carreys, got him back on my side, and then I ran out of the room. Guys, I love you both. I have to go. I'm so sorry. Please check out the special.
You
Follow
might
me on
want to
stuff.
sit and stay.
At
No,
Nathan
you can
Macintosh
go.
on things. I greatly
Check
appreciate
out
it.
the
Thank you.
special.
Down with tech. It's so good. Are you in
You're
trouble?
gonna make it. Do you
You're
want
gonna
any
make
work?
it.
Are you trained?
I think I'll be okay.
The spot's at 8:10.
What time is it?
Did she email you and say 8 o'clock? Or did she say 7:50? What?
Why don't you do an Uber?
But also,
Get him an Uber.
You mean get you an Uber?
Get him an Uber.
I'll get you an Uber.
all right, thanks.
Come on.
So am I on the down back until we get an Uber?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we also say, I'm not
Call
trying
it.
to
Call
be-
it. Don't get distracted. Call it. He's got to go.
I was going to get distracted.
I know, I
You're
saw
right.
you.
You're right. You're right.
We started a bit late. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm very sorry.
I know. I told. I said. Don't. You're alone on that couch for a reason, boy. You and
I'm
that
not alone when I have
seed.
my little seed.
Can I say this in all seriousness?
Yeah.
You're getting there at
Do you jerk off-
7:55,
do you-
pal.
Thank you. That's perfect. And
Do you jerk off to porn if your girlfriend, like, if she leaves the room?
no. That's
He's
no,
not
that's-
a fiend.
Yeah, that's
on
crazy.
the road, you
That's
jerk
crazy.
off to porn.
But I truly try to stay away from porn. I'm not serious.
She
I mean,
has
I'm
a vibrator.
I'm not serious. I said I'm not serious. I try to stay away from porn. I'm very serious because it melts your fucking brain.
It does.
And
really
I don't
does.
want to do these things, and I know this firsthand.
I feel better when I stop looking at porn.
Same. I'm serious. You feel way like you don't feel as cloudy. I feel honestly, if you don't look at porn for a long time, you start waking up easier.
Bro.
It's just better.
Wow.
And I
Yeah.
look at women in a much better light. When you watch a lot of porn, honestly, women, and this sucks to say, women become things you fuck.
Yeah.
And
I
it's
know.
awful. And it's a terrible way to be. Again, I walk down the street, I'm like, I want to eat this woman's shoes and put 3 dicks in her ass. And that's a horrible place to
You
be.
can't put 3 in there.
They
You
did
can't
it.
put 3 in there.
They've done it. No, they've done it. This woman's dead, though. No, they did it, though. So how long does this Uber have? I apologize.
You
A
say
couple
that.
more.
I keep apologizing.
It says you can make a couple more points about pornography in the new
Here's the last thing I'm going to say. We should ban porn or make it very, very
What is
expensive.
this, Texas?
Yeah, bang, bang.
Oh, 250 feet away.
I'm gonna go, but I love both of you guys. In all seriousness, I think I said this last time I was on the podcast. This was so much fun, and thank you guys for having me.
You're the best.
You're
You
the
guys are
best.
the
We
best.
love
Down
you.
with tech.
Down with tech. Tell Muhammad that you're precious cargo. That door. Come on over. You can eat. Oh, I gotta charge my phone. What are we doing tonight? You know what, dude? Oh, that's fun. I asked Ryan if he wanted to come over, and he said his mom's coming over tomorrow, so we can't hang out. The guy girl.
Oh, have you seen him since?
Nope. I intentionally didn't see them when I wanted to because it was an addictive manner. And we've been texting. Nothing too much. Been nice. But yeah, I desperately want contact and connection tonight.
Dude, it's so fucked up that I slept through your release party. I was like, I thought it
Oh
was
yeah, what
Saturday.
happened?
I thought it was Saturday all day, even on stage. I said that. I went home after Sunday brunch, the brunch show, and I passed out so hard. And then I woke up and I had to go to shows. It was crazy.
Mm.
And I was like, that's so weird that he's releasing it the day before his party. And I was like, I guess that's how it is. And I was like, well, tomorrow maybe I'll tell him. And then I was like, no, I'll text him now. And then I was like, oh my God, how was it? Did people come? It
You dum-dum. Yeah, Ethan was there.
was fun.
Ethan, how was it?
It was great. Great turnout. It was good food.
Wow.
Good hang.
Yeah.
I met Gail. I met Gail and it was so fun.
Uh-huh.
She's so sweet.
And I got shirts made with her face on it.
Were you mad that I wasn't there?
No.
You didn't text me.
I understand you, and I understand that it wasn't personal. I didn't want to text you and bother you. I didn't know what mental state you were in, so I didn't want to get yelled at or something, and so I just didn't reach out. I did think about going, "Hey, you coming tonight?" But again, like I didn't want to bother you. Okay, I'll bother. I'm here in town. How about you?
Portland, I sold out.
Yeah.
So they added a matinee. Is that crazy? Have you ever done that?
That's fucking amazing. That's awesome. Hell yeah, dude.
Anybody go to a 4:00 show?
Of course. Hold on, Nathan. Well, then walk.
Especially if
Idiot.
it's somebody, it's someone that I would want to see. I would go to a 4.
Yeah, you're gonna have a blast, man. Portland Helium. That's awesome. Good for you. Yeah. Yeah, it's a blast.
It's a big cedar. I'm really surprised. It's so weird to go to like Appleton where you sell
Portland
4
Heat.
tickets.
Portland Helium.
It's
It's
like
not that big.
$270.
Oh,
That's big.
well, that's great. Whatchamacallit?
Is that big?
Yeah, no, we missed you, but it's okay. It was very fun. My mom was there and it was really nice. I got shirts made with her face on it. I made everyone at Baby Blues wear them. And then I took her to the cellar and she met Val and Attell and he brought me on stage. And so my mom got to see that and it was so fun. And he hugged her and he never hugs. And I told my mom, I go, Mom, don't hug him. He's not a hugger. And he goes, come here, I have to give you a hug. And my mom goes, Ian told me not to. And he goes, well, fuck Ian.
Was she laughing? Could you hear her laughing on stage?
Oh, she loved it. Oh, she loved it. Yeah. And she loved meeting like Val and Mattern and Sean Patton. It was great.
You know
was
what her
great.
voice is?
Hmm.
In Liar Liar, the woman who goes WORK work. Remember?
What?
And it's like, my daddy's a truck driver. My mom is a and he goes, my dad, he's a liar. And she's like, oh, I'm sure you don't mean it's Gail's voice.
No.
Yeah, it's Gail's voice.
Oh,
We gotta have Tyler Fisher on.
yeah.
He posted a thing today on Dr. Phil about him suing.
Huh?
Bro, you know what's crazy?
What?
He's on Dr. Phil
Uh-huh.
being like,
He did Dr. Phil.
did Dr. Phil. And
In
they're
what
being like,
capacity?
how do you feel about he's like, don't you think it should be he's basically fighting the idea that an agency failed to take him because
He was white,
he was white.
right? I heard that was kind of a little farce. Anyway, go ahead.
But then the person on the phone, when they're like, let's cut to the phone call. I know the person on the phone.
Oh, yeah, because it's your agency.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Isn't that
It
crazy?
has a ton of white guys. So it's like,
I know.
yeah, it's a little bit of a thing going on there.
What's a farce? What do you mean by farce?
Farce is like a joke.
Oh, you think it was a joke?
No, not a joke, like a joke that he sued them.
Yeah.
Like not a joke, like funny, haha, like a joke, like, are you serious?
I think it's funny that
I think he's hilarious. I think he's great, but I think suing his agency because he's wasn't getting work because he's white was kind of like, come on. You really have to do that? You know? But at the same time, it's like,
somebody
get your money
has
if you
to.
can, but
Somebody has to be the guy to do weird shit like that.
I
You know what I mean?
guess. But I mean, it's like, he's funny. He's hilarious.
Yeah.
He doesn't need to do that. You know, like,
But he's just saying if a black person was like, if they're like, I'm sorry, we just want white men, they could sue their pants off it.
right. But it's like, did he win his lawsuit?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Yeah, there you go. It's like, seems like a waste of time. And he's doing great. Him doing great, does that have anything to do with him suing because he didn't get picked up because he's white? You know?
But it's the principle.
I guess. I just think it's like a it's like, who cares? Like, I don't know. I it's happening. Yes, the whole thing of like, look, we're not taking white guys right now, But to like sue over it, it's just like,
I think I'm pretty sure that the reason why he was suing, I think it's gay to sue if you're being like, this is racist. But I think what he's saying is
to like open people's eyes to it.
there are people suing for the other thing. So he's just saying, I'll be you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because it was during a time where there were so many lawsuits for, I think.
Well, I think years ago it was like, I don't know if it was an outright racist thing, like we don't want blacks, but it was like, oh, we got one, we don't need any more, we're fine. And people kind of understood that, but they never outwardly said like, we're not taking any more black applicants in our world. You know, I don't know about the corporate world, but I know for a fact now they're absolutely saying out loud, yeah, we're done with white guys. We have enough. We don't need. And I don't know if that's like outwardly racist or if it's just them being over the top transparent about their hiring process.
I just think that's how networks work. Like with me, they're like, we don't need any more mannish women. We need.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's another reason why it's like, fuck the networks. Fuck them. Because also they make these shows that they think are catered towards black audiences and they fucking hate them, like Black Girl Sketch Show. Every fucking black person I know hates it. They're like, yeah, it's pandering bullshit because it's a bunch of white people in suits being like, this is what black people like. It's like, no, go out, make your own thing for your own people and you're going to succeed.
Yeah.
You know? But I mean, the Tyler thing, I think I've always thought he was funny. I always got along with him. I just kind of thought that was a bit of an eye roll. But I also don't know the situation intimately enough to know if he had emphatic proof that like he was being discriminated against. I just thought it was kind of like a jump on this cancel culture type thing for clout. Does that make sense?
I thought it was cool. I thought it was funny.
That's fine.
I mean, I thought it was. Yeah, I remember at the time it happening, me being like, wow. I just always like when somebody's doing the far side of something.
But the thing is, his agency has 1 million white guys. That's the thing. It's not like, so like, I wonder if it was a thing of them being like, instead of being like,
we
yeah,
should
you're
have
just
him
not
on.
good. I'd love that. I think he's great. I think he's so funny.
What do we have next week?
I don't know. Ethan?
Last I heard was a band, Scowl or something.
Oh no, Scal can't make it. Kat has to be on vocal rest because they're recording. But we're gonna get them, I think, in May or June.
Scowl. And the lead singer's Kat.
Kat Moss. She's the best. She's a huge fan of yours. They're great. I've put them on mixes for you, I think.
Really?
Yeah, they're really good.
What genre?
Like hardcore.
Okay.
But you would like it.
Chuggy or Squeamy?
Dude, actually, oh my God. Okay. All right. I'll play for you in the Uber. You're gonna like it. I guarantee.
What time is it?
I think we do have to go.
Okay.
Yeah, why don't we have Tyler on next week? That'll be fun. Yeah. Ask. And I love him.
He's the best. He's awesome.
Yeah. I have so much fun with him at the Cellar. It was really fun taking my mom there the other night. Just to have her be there and like see everything. And she was like, I can't believe you get to do this every night. I'm like, yeah, this is what I do every night. Like, this is how my nights end. It's great.
She wasn't overwhelmed being in the city. She was fine.
Dude, I'm so proud of her. Like, her friend Caroline was with her and it really helped. She didn't wear a fucking mask once. She wasn't worried about germs. It's like, dude, it's like she got out of her house and like, it was like a whole new fucking world for her. And I'm so proud of her, man. She did so great. And she said she's going to come up again. And like, I don't know, man, it was the fucking best. I took her out to lunch. I picked her up at her hotel. She calls me. She goes to the hotel. She goes, Ian, it's so fun around here. There's a woman in the street ripping down signs and yelling. And I'm like, hey, welcome to the city. It's just so funny. My mom gets in the middle of like an Israel Palestine thing at her first day here.
She stayed at a hotel?
Yeah.
In the city?
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
Crazy.
great.
Her friend Caroline really helped. She was like her shepherd. It was great. It was awesome. Yeah. And then, dude, we hung out at the apartment, and I drove us into the city and gave her like a tour of stuff. It was great. She's getting knee surgery though, and that sucks.
What's wrong with her knee?
Bone on bone.
Bone. No, there any bones. You got boned.
She's got some bones. Yeah, but it was cool. It was great. I was really, really happy she got to be there. And when she came in the restaurant, everyone applauded for her. It was nice.
Did they have the shirt?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It was really nice. But yeah. Watch a special. Ian Fidance, Wild, Happy, and Free. Thank you, everybody, for watching it too.
Yeah, are you
by the
having
way.
a depression crash afterwards? That happened to me.
A little. It's getting, like, by all metrics, it's doing fantastic. And it's getting like a great response and this and that. But a part of me is like, no. Also, I forgot to take my medicine for 2 days. I keep doing that, man. When I get home from the road, I forget to fucking take my meds. Zany's was great. Were you in town this past weekend? Yeah. Did you like it? No.
It freaked me out
Why?
because everybody's a zombie.
What do you
They're
mean?
so drunk at the cellar and they're like,
Oh. Well, it was also 420.
That's what they look like. All of them. Like, a typical day is like, this is it on the weekend. And then one woman barfed across the entire
Oh,
comedy
I
cellar.
heard about that. The barfy.
There was a Barfy McGee. It just was one of those things where you're like, what
Yeah,
are we
but-
doing? What's going on with humanity? I talked to Nathan about it for a while where I was like, it made me be like, I miss Obama. And I don't even
What?
care about Obama. Like, remember when Obama was getting elected and we were all like, we'll change the climate? Remember the climate? There's none of that anymore. Nobody believes anything. Nobody's like even religious. Nobody's anti-religious. Everybody's just like, nobody has any backbone. It's just, you're telling jokes in front of these people who are like obliterated. I mean, they're barely even people, and then they get carried out by whichever person is somehow managing to stay upright, using each other's body to go home. It's just like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
And then you look for a familiar face. You always find one, but lately it's been like, where are they? And it's like, you'll find one, and then you'll see her be like, and you're
Well,
like,
dude,
oh, no.
It's so funny you say that because you know what I've been doing? I've been going for walks at night in the city without my headphones in. And I've just been watching people and observing people and all these kids just like waiting 3 hours in a line to get in a place to yell their drink order over loud music and pay $21 for a beer or whatever. And I think you need those people to look and go, man, how about some gratitude for not being that? Like, imagine if you were stuck in the path of being like, like you were that person, you know?
Yeah, that's what TJ said to me when I was kind of in my head about it.
Yeah.
He was like, you are very fortunate to not have to drink through your life
Yeah.
because you have a horrible 9 to 5.
Yeah.
But it makes the empathy in me
Mm-hmm.
makes me like,
Well, I'm just glad you recognize you have empathy.
yeah, but like, when you're like, I feel like I am very sensitive to the point where I just shut down and become cold.
Mm.
But when I see a whole room full of people that are just like, it makes me be like, dude, how do I tase the
Mm.
planet so that people are like, oh, I only have one life. I should probably be awake for it. You know,
Mm.
there's no way. And then I just leave being like, I feel so
Mm.
crazy that I just said so many jokes in front of this people that are just 100% blacked out, barfing. It's crazy.
Yeah, but that's kind of what it is. We're nightclub comics,
I know.
you know, like they just go get drunk and we're background noise to their like excursions.
Yeah.
You know?
You're the escapism.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what people go to escape their lives.
Just got to make friends with it. That we're just static in a very banal existence for a lot of people. Thank you. Yes. All right. We love you guys. Thanks for tuning in. See you next week. Bye.